1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello, hi, I'm AJS0. Our second stream of the night is live, and hopefully not lagging. Twitch chat, if you can hear me right now, if you can give me some heads up, I want to just do a quick final check of audio levels before we start this top 8, and then we're going to pray to all that is good that we don't encounter any issues. So, Slade, why don't you talk? Let's do some back and forth.
Yeah, so, you know, as fun as it was to watch the game in 1 frame per 3 seconds, honestly, it was still kind of hype. I hope that doesn't happen for you guys anymore. That was unfortunate. I think we missed some good content.
I am very versed in doing straight audio play-by-plays, so if it comes to it, I'm going to do my best, guys. Try to start screaming in Twitch chat if we're lagging, and I will try to opt into a more laggy experience. But it sounds like we are good. Real quick, in case anyone wanted to do Baddy bets, you have 1 moment to get in this Candy Jack versus Albino Joe match. You have a little longer to bet on Kaiser Mad Cow, and then also KK Duds, the winner's final. But I think we're good to go, so I'm just double-checking everything on my ends. Let's see, we got Candy Jack and Duds playing here. And this was a hell of an intro.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's been such a good top 8 already. I really hope this continues. I'm sure it's only going to get better from here on out.
Yeah, wait, that's not Duds, that's Albino Joe. What am I doing? Sorry, folks. I normally do all this stuff with the mic muted, but here we go. Into the game, Baddy Smash, top 6. I'm AJS0. I'm joined here with T2 Slade. And we're here to close out what's been an awesome season and a match I am really fucking excited for.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Joey, man, this guy, I can't pin him down. I've said that before, but this guy, he play out of his mind. Sometimes he just throws games away.
He is in form. He waited about 7 weeks to do it, but Albino Joe decided to get into form at the last minute, barely squeak out a Swiss, and now he is looking good. He pretty much defiled Chai's family on stream earlier, and now he's got Candy, who of the presumptive top 4, I think is the player he would most like to see. These guys played earlier in winners, and it was a very close 2-1 in favor of Candy that Albino Joe absolutely could have won. So I am so excited to see this match, especially because Candy, we'll see, is he still tilted from that match against KK?
Yeah, I mean, that's gotta... Incineroar? Like, what? But yeah, for sure, I mean, Joey... I would go as far as to say that Joey threw away that game against Candy. Like, he literally had it in the bag and threw away, like, a two stock lead to lose that set.
Can we appreciate that Joey had to use the F smash to knock the bomb away, not any move that comes out faster?
It was beautiful.
How can Candy prepare? You can't read moves like that. That's how Albino Joe operates. You go to locals, you know how real Palutena's move? Well, you're not getting one. You're getting Albino Joe.
Yeah, the meta, it means nothing. It means nothing to Joey. Backwards counters, he'll do it all.
Alright, that's nice. Some offstage here. Joey, this is kind of his bread and butter, but not able to turn it into a kill. Candy still at manageable percents.
For sure. Oh, he's reading him hard. That was a hard read to go for that. I mean, you get punished. He would have got punished so hard if he didn't nail that up B.
Yeah, Joey's not playing great so far, and Candy is playing really well. He's playing nice and calm, getting into his kind of standard bread and butter game plan, and that turns into a 2-stock lead real fast for him.
Yeah, we're seeing a different player here. Wow, he's making Link look so quick. That character is not quick, folks. He is not quick at all.
Yeah, this sometimes happens with Joey. I think he thinks he can rely on the explosive flame too much, and sometimes it works. I'd like to see him get a little more in Candy's face now.
Yeah, if he starts putting out those explosive flames after Candy's burned his double jump, he'll just get him hard. But Candy's the kind of player who's definitely going to save it for that situation.
Alright, but here we go. Oh, doesn't get the second up air there. That would have been close to a kill with how high it was. Some of these counters, though. these are game 1 counters. Joey's got to settle in.
Well, everyone knows the story. They're either on point or they're not. We'll see if that switches throughout the set.
So though, Candy in total control right here with this full stock lead right now. And this is going to turn in. He knows a lot of kill options with Link, so watch for a lot of things to confirm here. And that is going to come close to doing it.
Yeah, even with what looks like almost no DI, I mean, Link, he has everything in his kit becomes a kill option at 120, 130.
Yeah, but it is technically one stock to one stock. And, you know, this is Ultimate. A lot of characters, they get you at 0. They can turn that into 60 really fast. Albino Joe, and he's doing it. I mean, he's, you know, a spike or a smash read away from maybe making something happen. And he's starting to get high enough percents that Candy probably won't have as many confirms to work with. This could go. He goes for, that was a greedy counter, but he's mashing hard. He doesn't know. Or no, he knew it. He wanted it because it follows up into the forward air.
Well played from Candy, but that game was closer than I would expect it to, especially for how Joey started out that match. Wow, did that come down? That came down to 50%.
Yeah, I think both players could probably be relatively happy. I mean, I guess Joey obviously would have, you know, preferred to win, but
yeah, sometimes you gotta take anything, you know, you gotta take those little wins.
This is, I mean, 2 weeks ago, if you would have told any of us that Albino Joe was going to be playing Candy close, we would have said, yeah, right. I actually, before the first round of Winners Bracket, I thought this was, like, the most guaranteed matchup to be an easy win for the higher seed, and it was our best match of the first round of Winners. So, clearly there's just something about these two. Albino Joe matches up, I think, pretty well against Candy. I'm really excited to see how this goes, because I think this is going past 3 games.
I agree. You see it in the top 8 too. I mean, a good player generally will just, you know, beat the lower players. But once you get a little bit closer in skill, matchups matter so much more. It's not as simple as this player's better.
Yeah, and a big thing I want to say for approximately half of the league, I don't think it's that the character matchups matter. I think it's that the player matchups matter. Yeah, and that gets really understated by a lot of people.
Playstyle habits, which habits you're good at punishing. Which habits you train yourself to punish? Yeah, Joey was 3 bad counters away from winning that last game.
Well, Joey is a few bad counters away from winning this one as well, as he's off to an ugly start here on Kalos. That's a good stage for Palu, but also a really good stage for Link. I don't think Joey realized that. This is probably not the stage I would have picked, but Joey knows a lot more about Palu than I do, obviously.
It's not Mementos, so I'm going to give him some credit.
I don't know, man. Maybe Mementos will work. Candy hates that stage.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You gotta just set his mental back a step as soon as you can.
I think Joey's strategy is just to play bad in the first stock. As I'm saying that, he goes up to 100% second stock.
You think I'll only play bad for a game? Watch, I'll do it again.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I'm not going to count him out yet, but man, that first game was pretty convincing. I really thought that Joey could have clutched this out.
Yeah, well, we know Joey, I mean, in the span of even just a game, he can go from 0 to 100 and back to 0 again. So, I'm not counting him out until he loses the third stock, but I think he's about to lose the second off the top there.
Yeah, at this point, I think you need to try to get that stock and just stay positive. If you lose, you lose. Just start learning habits. Start trying to figure out what you need to do to win.
Yeah, there we go. You gotta start one stock at a time, and there it is. The Albino Joe kill confirm. They hit movement options into an explosive flame.
Digging the bomb counter. Just throw it right back at him. I don't know what you do with the bomb. You throw off the stage so he has to pull a new one, or
that's usually what I do. I like to be rushing down on the Link a bit more than Joey has been. So, he's not gonna be able to pull the bomb when you're in his face, and so if it's off the stage, he's gonna have fewer opportunities to work with it.
Yeah, and Candy just having that bomb as a threat, which is what Candy does. Like, you'll see him just put the bomb out there to bait you into a jump. And he's so good at it.
Yes, Candy's ledge control has been so incredible this game, and it turns into all of his kills. Candy just baits Joey into taking bad recovery options to get back to the stage every single time. And anytime Joey was off the stage, it turns into these huge punishes.
Yeah, it does. And even if he gets to the ledge, his ledge trapping is phenomenal. Because he got that bomb around there, he limits some of your options right there and then. As we saw there, Joey chose to come on stage and just forward tilted. I mean, it's not hard to read when you can cover every option without moving.
So now we see, what does Albino Joe do down 0-2? I'm hoping it's still Kyler Tana. I see a dog emote in Twitch chat and it scares me. I don't think we're going to get it. It looks like we are not going to get it. Thank the gods.
I agree with you. I'm glad he's staying with the Palu. Palu is definitely a good pick. He just needs to play solid.
And
he
if
can do it.
You've now played 5 bracket games against Candy and 4 of them have been close, don't change what's been happening off of one, probably your weakest output of those 5, just because it was the most recent.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen reverse sweeps before. It's possible, especially when you start getting into these people's heads. Top players especially.
Yeah, especially, exactly. These top players can be so much based around their mental momentum that if Joey does win this game, you have to think it has a chance of changing the tides. And the biggest thing for Joey here is, I don't think he has much to lose. If Joey loses here, everyone's like, well, sorry, Joey, but yeah, I guess we all knew Candy was the better player. So, like, Joey can kind of go into this feeling free, hopefully.
Yep, and if Candy loses, everyone expects him to win. I mean, there's a competitive fatigue to that. There really is.
Absolutely.
I mean, Last Stock Joey is probably just playing Last Stock Joey, but Last Stock Candy is probably like, oh no, I can get upset. This could be the moment. We are seeing a better start here than we have all 3 games so far. I mean, very well, very even.
Maybe it was just Wang playing those last 2 games. We got Joey back online. Well, there's a good old Joey counter. We know who's on the controls.
Yeah. I don't think he's hit a counter all game. He hit 1 counter and it reversed, so it didn't do anything.
Yeah, the only counters have been, it's all been projectile counters. So it's high risk, almost no reward when he's hit them. Oh, that was sick.
There we go.
Unfortunately turns into a death, but I was still sick, Candy. I appreciated that.
It was sick. He inputted the up B a little too early out of the tech, which got him killed. But good job on Joey to punish that. He's been trying to punish with his explosive flames, which you don't get much reward from those.
Yeah, that's a real specific situation that it can turn into a kill.
Yeah, there have definitely been 2 times where Candy messed up his recovery and went on stage, and Joey punished with a explosive flame preemptively instead of going for a kill option.
So here it is, potentially season stock for Albino Joe. Can he have a chance to keep his hopes of breaking into the top 4 alive? It's a big hill to climb.
Anything. Dude, I haven't seen schmooze like that in a while. That was hot.
That was some deep weapon.
Candy saying no. No, I got this. And there it is. Oh, never mind.
We were saying those counters, they've all been, oh no, not like that.
And there it is. Making me look like a fool just to do that to me, Joey? Come on.
Yeah, absolutely dominant out of Candy. Just took control of that after game 1. Closes this out 3-0 and keeps the loser's bracket run alive.
That is the Candy that I'm used to seeing. I'm sure we're going to see him continue that streak for at least a game or 2 going into this.
Alright, so stick around, guys. We'll be back in just a moment with the other losers match. We have Mad Cow versus Kaiser coming up, so stick around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our last losers match. Slade, take over.
We got Mad Cow versus Kaiser. Classic. Both these players like to play pretty defensively. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea who's going to win this. I'm really curious to see these two play against each other.
Yeah, that was really all we could talk about between games was having no idea how this match would go. I know Kaiser's expressed some serious confidence publicly about playing against Mad Cow before, so we're going to see. Mad Cow, though, just like Albino Joe in that last game, has looked like he ramped up as the season's gone on and started taking it seriously. Specifically when the K-Roll buffs came out, that's when Mad Cow kind of came online. But those buffs clearly not enough early on as Kaiser takes a quick first stock.
Yeah, that was a clean ledge guard right there. What's interesting is I feel like the person who's approaching is actually winning most of the confrontations here.
Yeah, I can see that. Both of these guys like to play real slow and patience, and that's kind of how you beat them, is abusing that.
We gonna see another one? Nope. That's such a strong option. That wolf down smash at ledge, it covers so many options, it's so quick, it kills early. Underrated.
Yeah, he surprises me a lot with it, or at least has surprised me a lot with it. I feel like I'm starting to expect it when it happens finally.
Yeah, playing Kaiser when you're on the ledge is scary. Scariest person in the league for sure. Just because his options are so deadly. Like if he wins that trade, you usually die.
Still though, we always say about the heavies, it's the only lead that matters is stocks, and even Mad Cow approaching 200 here could be a quick bread and butter away from making this an even game, but it won't happen just yet.
The fabled down smash at ledge coming out again for both of his stocks. Both of his stocks taken. But I mean, having to get him to 200% is definitely not a good look for him. Especially Wolf, who has very good kill power.
Yeah, nice dash attack there. I don't think Mad Cow Kaiser has a jump, and yeah, he won't be able to make it back without a jump. And just like that, we were saying, this could even up fast.
What a game already. I knew this was going to be a good set. Wow, they're going ham. Like, I love seeing this. They're forced to play aggressive. Like,
yeah, when Mad Cow stops with the suck and cuck bullshit, he's a really exciting player to watch.
Yes. I mean, use your strengths, right? If they can't beat it, can't beat it. But
yeah, exactly. And I don't blame him for using it, but it's clear that what sets him apart from your shitty quick play K rolls is that he's good when the pace picks up. And most K rolls
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this match end with a sucking cuck just for you. I'm calling it.
No, it has a good chance to, because that's still one of his. I mean, it's going to be a non-stop integral part of his game plan.
Yeah, it's either that or it's a down throw. And it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. Yep.
Is this it? No, he's able. Oh no, Kaiser!
Oh no!
He gets so excited mashing out that he inputs the up B and immediately right off the ledge. And after a match like that, you almost want to record it to 0-1.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. That was two players that I generally don't like watching that much when it comes to like their play styles. Just so awesome.
Real quick, we're gonna have to take a quick break. We're gonna have to check some back end stuff. We'll be back in a moment, guys. half one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Sorry, we were just doing some quick checks to see if we could do any lag alleviation between games. So we're gonna hope for the best, but unfortunately, I think it's just Mad Cow has a unlucky ISP. So we're gonna be playing through it, as we could still have a lot of series ahead of us here.
Yeah, I think the real plan was to ice the casters.
Yeah, it worked. It worked. We got to get hyped fast. Somebody get a spike.
I was so hyped after this first game. Here we go.
And that was a really tight first game.
Yeah, it came down to an SD that if that didn't happen, I mean, it was anyone's game. But that is the fault of mashing. If you're gonna mash, there's always that chance that you're gonna do an unwanted input. Twice in one set does Kaiser slowly walk up to Legend down smash and get the kill.
Yeah, and unfortunately we're following up the lag check with a little bit of... May or may not be having Twitch lag, so sorry if you're getting it, guys, because these guys are clashing Dragon Ball Z style! 6 jabs in a row!
Yeah, Kaiser starting to run away with this lead, though. Mad Cow can easily pull this back. I mean, Mad Cow's got 200% in a lot of these.
Well, it's just like that, though. Mad Cow gonna get those early kills like he's known to.
I feel like SDI or DI killing Kaiser on that one too.
Yeah, it might have.
I could be wrong, but a staled up till killing that early seemed pretty crazy.
Alright, so the Silo Kaiser playing good neutral, and you can see he's playing like he's lagging, which is kind of something you have to do in Smash. Sometimes he's playing a little more center to the stage, taking a few less risks, and I think that's smart of him. Because he's good enough that he can... I mean, that is his strength, the spacing and playing kind of center stage neutral.
Yeah, honestly, this is what I'm used to seeing out of Kaiser for sure. Just control mid and force him to come to you. Good DI saving Mad Cow, holding on to this stock.
Yeah, you gotta feel like this is an even game until one of them loses the stock. Oh, yeah, Mad Cow. Bad air dodge.
Interesting that he's still... I thought he would still come back from that bad air dodge, but I guess his air dodge must be pretty bad.
This could be a chance for Kaiser to take the resounding lead. Can't get grabbed.
Yeah, I mean, if he can build... You keep building damage, this is over.
Yeah, this is a really good stock on a Kaiser right now. He's got Mad Cow into some kill confirmed territory. Ooh. That, I think, will do it.
And that time I know it was bad DI.
Alright, well, it still leads to those iframes, which is all Kaiser really wanted. Eyes on the prize turns into a 1-1. And we got a series on our hands.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder if Mad Cow, you know, after the leg test and stuff, I just wonder if that got into Mad Cow's head a little bit.
At the very least, it could have iced him.
Yeah, I don't know. If someone, I'd feel bad. I'd feel it would ice me for sure. But I mean, that was what I'm used to seeing. That game, both players were trying to zone and just control space, and Kaiser obviously won that confrontation.
Yeah, you have to think that we could see, hopefully, 3 more games of that.
Yeah.
I think if they're both on points, we really have a chance to.
Yeah. I still can't pin a winner on this one for sure. If Mad Cow's lost a lot of stocks, at least 3 stocks, just from his ledge get-ups. Kaiser keeps just down smashing and punishing him for that. So if Mad Cow can figure a way around that, he'll survive a lot longer.
So I'm curious what we're gonna see for stage here.
Yeah, what is Mad Cow like? What is the K roll like that Wolf wouldn't?
I'm thinking one of the bigger stages. We see Mad Cow go to those a lot. Just something to let him get some of those 200+% stocks going that he should have the chances to kill Kaiser earlier on. It's something he's done a lot.
Yeah, you know, I completely agree. I actually think WarioWare is the one stage that probably hurts, you know, anyone who has insane recovery the most. You know, we talk about heavies being good on. I bring it up because we talk about heavies being good on WarioWare, but I think the exact opposite is true for K. Rool.
Yeah, K. Rool, one of, if not the worst heavies for WarioWare, I would think, because he wants space to zone with. He's a zoner heavy, not a Ganondorf Doria heavy.
Yeah, not a. I'm off the ledge. I'm dead. Okay, let's come back next stock. Heavy.
Alright, so it's gonna be
This is what I
Kalos.
expected.
Yeah, this works. This works good. I think Mad Cow's gone here a lot. If I had a stats team, I'd get him on some who's picked stages the most, and I would have this kind of information. When I win the lottery, I'm hiring somebody full-time to do that kind of garbage.
Yeah, if Troy was playing this season, or Harris, I'm sure we'd have those facts on deck.
We at least have some data. I mean, the WarioWare... Mad Cow, if he's listening to Baddy Cafe, knows not to pick WarioWare.
Mad Cow coming out strong here. This set is so back and forth, it's insane.
Yeah, there we go. An awesome first stock out of Mad Cow. Slap that tummy, you earned it.
I'm gonna really try to pay attention to Kaiser's options. Is he aggressing? Is he trying to zone? What's causing him to lose his first stock?
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think he's forgetting to obey the first rule of Smash, which is don't get hit.
Of course. All right, Kaiser's been on him again. Oh,
that was a real
times a set.
That was a real bad job of not getting hit.
It hurts me to see the same mistake like that be made 3 times.
Hey man, it might be the top 8, but Baddy Smash still has to rep our roots.
That's true. That's very true.
You have a character flaw and you're stuck with it for the season. For Mad Cow, it's staying on that damn ledge.
What's interesting is last game, Kaiser won hands down because of his zoning. This game, he started easily taking the lead the moment he played aggressive. He's literally been on Mad Cow since he took that first stock, and he's just been on him ever since.
Yeah, I'm really impressed here after that bad start that Kaiser's jab in total control of this, and there it is, there it is, there it is!
Another one. Another one.
Another one indeed.
Someday, Mad Cow will learn to jump at ledge. Will it be today? I don't know. We'll find out, folks.
So we'll see.
Oh, there it is.
I did not expect that to kill for some reason. Now we have a close-ish game. Oh, the cuck doesn't do much.
I'm pretty sure Kaiser's weakness is DI. He's gotten 3 deaths that I know are from bad DI. And then Mad Cow just can't get off from ledge. Here we're going to see it again. Will the down smash taken? Oh, it didn't go for the down smash. He read the jump.
Good read with that up smash, but it doesn't quite kill. This is dangerous, though. A lot of things are going to kill Mad Cow here. But we know how close this is, and he goes high! Oh, but it doesn't finish Kaiser! This is dangerous. The hard to get back to ledge. He goes aggressive, and Mad Cow's not ready to punish. Oh my... This went from 0 to 100 so fast! Can he finish him? There's the jab! Yes, he can!
Wow! What an explosive finish.
What was the last 30 seconds of that game?
If I was a betting man, I would have lost there. You could have went rewind 30 seconds, and I was done. That was insane. The back and forth really showing itself right there at the end.
Yeah, and just how clutch these guys have to be down to the wire, because these are 2 players with championship aspirations. And sometimes in a best of 5, it's those little moments that decide who wins and who loses, and Mad Cow takes a huge one.
Yeah, that was that was some beautiful, just I don't know what to call it, man. Clown Fiesta, just back and forth. This is top 8, dude. This has happened last season.
That was like a progressive rock epic that just kept randomly changing time signatures from like, okay, now it's really one guy's popping off, now it's an aggressive everybody in each other's faces game, now we're zoning, and they cycled through all of the flavors of Smash all in one match of Kalos.
Beautifully worded, yeah, for sure. I never would imagine I'd love watching two zoner heavy characters like evolve, like the mind games evolve so much, but it's been just awesome.
Yeah, zoning gets memed on, but that's only when the games are bad. When zoning games are good, it's very exciting at alts, in my opinion.
Yeah, by no means am I putting it down. I mean, especially in high enough level play, which I will consider top 8, zoning is definitely more... It's difficult. It's not easy. At least not as easy as it is in, mid-level play.
Alright, so we'll see here. Kaiser selecting if it's stage or is it just there's a potentially even a character. I would be surprised to see the Joker. I know he's always been publicly adamant about not playing the Joker unless he's got a real buttery, silky smooth connection. Can you butter silk?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say probably.
Salvo, if you're out there, give it a try for me. But I think it will be Wolf, but I wouldn't be 100% shocked if it's Joker. I think when it's back against the wall, but no, that is going to be, my gut instinct is right. So we got Kaiser going to try to run this back from 1-2 with the Wolf. We know we can do it.
Yeah,
really.
He had so much momentum for probably the majority of that match. Like, it literally just started and he held it for like 2 minutes. But it wasn't enough because, heavy.
Alright, so we'll
because
see here.
Heavy.
Does Town and City benefit the Wolf enough to change the tides of this close matchup? Ooh, bad counter. Albano Joe still alive. Nice.
Yeah. Wow, what a quick 78. Wow, what a quick 91. And Madcow is just struggling with his close range right now. I think Madcow he can play aggressive for sure, but he needs a little bit of space to work before he starts building that momentum.
Yeah, he doesn't like to sit in his defensive options for very long. So he always relies on that space to set up some micro advantage before the engagement starts usually.
And we'll see if the heaviness can carry him through the stock still.
Oh my god, dude, I just realized we're on game 4. We haven't seen the reflect whose shield whose reflector breaks first situation play out yet. This is nice, and I'm hoping we see it.
I want to see some more reflecting on your casting. That was beautiful. You reflected the words right out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's a frame 1 option in Melee. Ooh, nice out of Mad Cow, and just like that. Kaiser controls for a long time, but Mad Cow controls for a long enough time.
Yeah, what a good read. He started that forward air before Kaiser was even off the ground. He knew he was coming. Yeah, but Kaiser, man, his ledge advantage is insane. I really do think he's probably the best in the league at holding advantage at ledge. It's definitely his strength.
It might be. It turns into, when he's on point, that's what turns into such just stompy games for him, because eventually you end up at the ledge, and if he's killing you every time you're there, you're gonna get beat pretty badly.
Oh. Mad Cow, though, bringing back a momentum. When he jumped off the ledge, I was like, that's it. That's going to kill his momentum. But he's still going.
Yeah, ooh, that was finally one of these counters comes through after 2 straight losers semis games.
You bring it up, and then he just goes crazy with it. He's like, oh yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, he's so lucky he was countering there. Oh, big buffer, and he goes too low. No, not like this. Oh, that is...
The Wolf SD, I do expect it. I often expect it at least once a set. Let's hope, well, I guess we'll have no chance to see it, but it's so unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate for Kaiser. But incredibly fortunate for Madcot, who's going to keep his chances of advancing back to the finals alive. So that will do it for this match, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. Next up, I believe we're going to have the winners finals, which should be hype as hell. So stay tuned. We're going to take a quick few minutes break on the stream. So this is a great chance if you want to get some baddie bets in to go do so. And then we'll be back with KK Duds, guys. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to what I would say is probably the match I've been looking forward to the most. Duds versus KK, which is now I would say a classic matchup. Swift, I gotta ask, who do you got winning this one?
My gut tells me it's going to be KK. But I think we're going to have a banger.
Oh yeah. Either way, this is going to be a banger. I'm actually kind of curious. Chat, give me some ones for Duds, twos for KK. Who do you think is going to win?
I think what we're going to see is a lot of different things in this match. I don't think it's going to be 5 straight of these same characters. If you remember last season, these guys played in probably the match of the season. In losers, it was the 5th place match where we saw the Yoshi come out from KK, shock us all, and KK gets a huge run back. I think we're seeing multiple characters out of both of these guys, and I'm praying we get 5 games again.
Me too. That Yoshi game so far has been the hypest thing I've ever seen. It is definitely ingrained in my memory. That set, oh man.
Legendary set. I'm looking forward to recapping it. Just like KK is looking forward to recapping a victory by taking this first stock.
I can't believe Duds died from DI there. He DI'd straight out. Maybe he was trying to get out of the whirlwind, but that seems like a really rookie mistake.
Oh, punches through. And that's big. That might have been a kill setup on it. Does it? There's the spike! Oh. That's his... Oh, he does that! Wow. He does that!
It's a KK special, but I honestly did not expect it against a player of Duds' caliber.
I mean, if he times it, there's only so much you can do. Falco's got a very predictable recovery. That's kind of on KK to hit the real precise timing more than it is on Duds to avoid. It's going to be really hard for Duds to mix up his recovery options here. So he's going to be very careful when he's off the stage. Oh, this could be big.
Interesting. He does DI out of the whirlwind.
And there it is. KK says, I will not play this one as close as last season. Let's start this with a 3 stock.
Wow, yeah. KK making this look like we're still in in Swiss or whatever. Like, oh my god, that was dominating.
This is more than Swiss, man. Do you remember that that Chai Invitational? People want to write that one off like it wasn't serious. KK demolished the entire opposing team, all of Division 1 bye players, many players that were in this top 8.
Yeah,
this is what happens when he is on point, man. And we were talking about this earlier off stream about how the last time we were at a local, which was a real long time ago at this point, and we saw KK losing to some people from the area, and you were like, that's, you know, DK's weaknesses. I was saying, I think there's a chance KK, well, DK obviously does have weaknesses. I think KK may have improved a lot since that point, because this man is grinding nonstop, and it feels like he's a borderline prodigy talent at Smash that's still improving actively. And looking at what he just did to Duds, what we've seen him doing to top players in this league, both in friendlies and in these bracket games, this man might be better, like dramatically better than the man who won Baddy Smash Season 3.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, if you win neutral, no character has weaknesses. So as long as he keeps winning neutral, what can you do?
And there's no one that can win neutral as hard as KK does.
For sure. His reads are insane. You'll see him do these punches. He'll always use the heavy armor. Like, he will know you're going to attack him, and he will hit you with the monkey punch.
And he's so big on knowing it. Every percentage on opposing characters, what his options are, what you can DI out of, where you'll go if you DI out, which is what most people are doing. And it just, these punishes always, he gets one win in neutral, and it turns into these big strings, and literally at any point on the map, you are being threatened by KK killing you.
Yeah, it's scary to play against. We talk about heavies, this is the ultimate example. You know you can die. You can die almost any percent, and it will happen.
Yeah, but Dud's looking good here so far to start this week. That's helping him slow it down, and there we go. You said DK's weakness is that recovery off the stage. If you can go above him and get him with something when he's being predictable, and that was real easy for Duds to get the first kill of this game, too. Ooh.
Yeah, if we're going to see anyone take advantage of it, it's definitely Duds. I'd love to see that. Like, make this interesting, man.
Same.
Oh, no, we got a regrab.
Oh, whoa, Duds aggressive down there. We got an even game again. One thing I do want to note, KK is very afraid of Duds. I think more than any other player in this league. These guys have actually played in a lot of tournaments where there's a shield break. What's his punish going to be?
He's thinking.
That was some nice damage.
Yeah, wow. That was a great punish. I wonder if he was just taking a moment to breathe there, or if he was actually thinking, like, what can I do? Like, what went through his mind in that moment? Or if he was just trying to style on him.
I like to always assume it was an attempt at style.
I swear KK does this thing where he'll cargo throw you, or he'll cargo grab you, and then let you mash out.
Yes, he does.
He'll do it just to figure out how much you mash and when he can throw you off stage.
Especially in a best of 5 where it's like you're going to be going for a while. Who in the world mixes up the way they mash? And he's actually got moments where he's confident that if you mash out, he's got the punish ready, and he's expecting you to mash out. And whoa, nice tech out of Duds, but he can't get that twice!
Oh, beautiful. Denied.
And I was just saying earlier, before I got cut off by the hype of this game, that KK very afraid of Duds. But despite that fear, it is not mattering in the gameplay here.
Oh!
But we've got an even game, not a dominant game, and that's the important thing. Duds can easily make this a series.
Yeah, Duds is playing, he's playing just fine. He's playing good.
Yeah, I really like
KK, it's hard to imagine because these KK punishes are so insane and they look so good.
He footstool!
Oh.
Didn't matter though, good recovery out of Wii Fit.
Yeah, recovery is definitely something that Wii Fit, yeah, and the jump, the wall jump.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my god, though! That was a confirm!
I wonder if he read the tech in place or if he reacted to it. Either way, that was insane. I think he reacted to the tech in place, which is literally, statistically, teching in place is like 1 frame away from human reaction. It's insane.
I'm speechless.
What a game!
The
I can't
craziest
believe
thing
how
about
close that was.
these games, KK against Candy and now KK against Duds, is the number of close games he's in that he always comes out on top of.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen spaghetti from KK. It's definitely a huge strength. This guy has no emotions. He's a no emotion player.
Yeah,
I
I completely agree, and it's especially in this league, it's a contrast to all of the other top players who have various moments of questionability in their mental game. When KK stands there and he's always the one mentally strong, and if you're any of these other players, that has to weigh on you because you're going into this game. It's a last knock situation. You know how much you have to come through in the clutch, and you know KK is not the one that's going to choke, so you know you have to play out of your mind to match him. That's going to weigh on you.
Yeah, if you meta so hard that you're thinking that KK won't crack and that you might, oh man, that would be rough.
We were doubles partners this season, KK and I. We played a ton of practice games, like a ton of practice games in the last 3 months. I cannot tell you how many times I get him to last stock, last hit, and never win. Never.
Yeah. The moment I start thinking about what do I need to do to seal this kill is the moment he's like, I know he's going to try to smash me. I know he's going to try to grab me. I know he's going to try to do this option, and he takes advantage of it.
So we'll see here, though. Duds, despite all that talk of mental game, I think the Duds choking has been so overblown for a long time. I think Duds has played really up to his standard for a long time, and that standard's been high. And I think there's been very few moments of Duds choking. I actually think Duds is the, ever since he lost to me, I think Duds has been the second most consistent top player behind KK.
I think that was the best thing to happen to him. You broke the curse, the I can't lose because everyone expects me not to curse. The only thing I think Duds do. God damn it, that's just a different name. The only thing he does is he SDs, but I don't think he tilts anymore. I don't think he like. Oh!
Yeah, and he's showing it here. He knows he's down big, but hey, he's still just got to win 3 games, right? Oh my!
Wow, melee DK. That was literally a melee DK combo. I'm not even kidding. It's the same thing.
I felt a roller coaster in my body out of that combo.
Oh man, I really like to see Duds punish these recoveries, though. He's doing such a good job of it, and it's working out for him as well.
Yeah, and this is, I was saying he's played a lot of tournament matches against KK before, so he probably has a clean idea of what he wants to play into this matchup. And so I really like this Wii Fit pick. This is a pick with a purpose.
I was literally just talking to someone earlier today about how I think Duds' Wii Fit is the character. It's the character I think he needs to lab more and play more. Oh my god, he's so far.
Yeah, I don't think he has no chance of making it back. That's what KK does. You know he has so many options when he's off the stage, but closer to it than you are. He just gets so many kills there. It scares you out of all of your options. And it worked on Duds there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He was literally walled. Duds knew if he approached, he was dead. He had to stay away, and it's too late.
Yeah, the big thing here for Duds, this is winners finals. So he's not out if he loses here.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, you want to feel comfortable. You definitely want to get that win. I'm sure he's still feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know he's going for it, but not able to find out he goes low. God, he just plays with my heart and my balls with those fucking low wall jumps. But I gotta stop doubting the man because it works.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. But just like that, this game is even.
Yeah, man, this is...
Oh, missing the punish.
Some good momentum out of Duds, but he's still 1 hit away. I don't like giving up the stage like that.
I mean, it worked out, but yeah. Oh no.
Oh my god, and there it is! He reads the option, and I told you, he knows so many different percents when he's going to trip you up, when he's going to have a chance to kill you. And he just steals stocks away from everyone. And now KK, despite being way down on the damage dealt, is going back to the grand finals. 3-0 on Candy Jack, 3-0 on Duds. Can anyone stop this man? I don't know. We'll be back soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a streamer who put the overlays up in advance for the first time in his entire life. My name is AJS0. I've calmed down a little because I don't get many moments to do this. It's Mad Cow, it's Candy Jack, I'm here with Slade, I'm not calm at all, this is gonna be great!
I can't wait, man. This is another one I'm so curious about. And I believe Candy Jack has said he's scared of the Mad Cow.
These guys are doubles champions. This is, what's the word for that? We'll call it fratricide, because I don't know the real word for it. But I am really excited to see how this goes. And that was, you know, if Mad Cow's improvement as the season went on was the big story of Mad Cow's run so far, I think it was also the big story of doubles. Is once Mad Cow got online, just the pure skill of these two top 4 players being teamed up was kind of the deciding factor in them winning doubles.
Yeah, I feel like the teamwork aspect of it wasn't really there. They just both split up and played good.
Absolutely.
They both just played out of their minds.
They were not the best team in doubles. They were the 2 best players, and that was all that mattered.
And when you play those, yeah, when you play those 2 characters, that's probably how you play the matchup, anyways. So I'm not, you know, throwing grief at them or anything. I think it's how you play the matchup.
I think it was, you know, disappointing to lose after going 7-0, but you respect the skill of the players when it's everyone knows that this Mad Cow is not the Mad Cow we had in the group stage.
Wow, almost 300% done, and we still do not have a stock. How close is this?
I also love that these are 2 players that know what they are. There's not going to be any self-doubt or any crazy, like, bad picks coming out here. This is going to be 3 to 5 games, 2 heavy boys going at it.
And we're seeing another ledge trap from... Or, I guess the first one from Candy here. God, your name, Brandy Man, is throwing me off. Mad Cow, I think Mad Cow's got to work on his get-ups. He's getting punished so hard on ledge every time.
Yeah, Candy, the king of those ledge traps. If Kaiser's going to punish you coming off the ledge, Candy's going to punish you getting to it.
Yep. And another thing about the K rule is that he actually is easy to punish. I mean, not easy, I shouldn't say, but he's very exploitable.
Yes, exploitable is a good word. In this league, not as easy to punish as at other levels, but this is generally the reason given for why K rule is in the lower tiers, but if you don't go to the ledge, anyone can F-smash.
Yeah, and Mad Cow takes advantage of those situations. That's the 3rd time I've seen Candy do that tonight. First time he got punished for it hard.
Yeah, so we'll see if Candy turn this momentum around while he has a chance.
Oh, this is too close for me. Tonight, I'm not gonna be able to sleep until like 3 in the morning. There's too much adrenaline every game. Wow.
That was an option.
That was awesome. Didn't do too much. Oh, here we go.
Hey, False King, you dropped this. So what can Candy do here now? It's just 1 stock to go. Who's gonna take this game 1?
I love the double bomb toss.
Oh my god, and just like that, we are even to Candy with the momentary lead, and he's just incrementing it. Is he getting the download?
We'll see. This is, I mean, one more of those, and Mad Cow's got this.
It is really a Mad Cow special. Go up, hit him with that up air when they're not expecting it.
I do not expect that from any heavy. And DI saves him. I was kind of expecting that.
Good DI. I know that Link up smash kind of it baits you sometimes. Although Mad Cow, God, he knows how high he can chunk those projectiles out.
Oh, it's scaring me so much.
This is so tight, but this has to do it. Mad Cow gets red and gets sent flying off the top of the stage.
And wow, how many times do I have to say it? What a close match. Top 8 is on another level of itself. It's insane.
407 to 556 on the damage dealt, and I have to think that's going to be the story of this entire match.
As 407 on Mad Cow?
Yes.
Really? Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you say between these two? I don't know who's going to win. I don't even know, like, it's hard to even tell who's adapting and who's not.
Shit, I forgot to bet on this match, Slade! Oh no. Well, thank goodness I didn't, because I think I would have bet on Mad Cow. That's not the start I would have wanted as a betting man. You know, you can't bet wrong if you don't bet at all.
Yeah. I completely forgot about all my bets. I can't wait to see how good I did.
Alright, so into game 2 here, we'll see how Mad Cow adapts. Once again, this is two characters where I think they're both going to prefer a lot of the same stages, so I'm curious to see where we're going to go.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious to see if Mad Cow can get on stage from the ledge. This is one guy's weakness, man. He would have been taking so many stocks tonight if he just got back on ledge. I mean, he's still here. He's still here, so.
Yeah.
I just can't help but feel it could have been even better.
Yo, real quick, I want to give some life advice, not just to the two players in this match, but to everyone out there. Find yourself a lover that knows as much about your body as M2K knows about your mom's body.
It took me about 3 words before I realized that was a deep left tweet.
Was that deep enough for you? Well, it was barely deep enough for Mad Cow, as he's finding out a lot about Candy's body right now.
Wait, yeah, I completely forgot. I completely lost track of what was going on. Wow, Mad Cow with a good lead here.
Yeah, you know, we didn't even get a chance. We're a stock in, and we haven't even memed on WarioWare yet.
These players gonna watch the bottom and be like, "Come on, you see what I just did?" You can't do this.
No, man, Mad Cow's been around a while. He's what the fuck was that?
You got punched for it last time too. I love it.
Alright, that's the only one you're getting during a game, guys, but I will happily deep left it out between games. If I remember. Speaking of remembering, Zed, thanks for the sub earlier. We appreciate you gifting it to Mr. Bone, our league artist. So we were talking earlier in Mad Cow's last match about how we didn't like this stage for him because it doesn't give him the space to set up his projectiles, but that also was going to apply to Link, so I really don't know who's at advantage here.
Yeah, I actually think Link is, he's generally played as not too heavy on the zoning. In this matchup, I think he probably is, so what I'm saying is invalid. But Link is actually, he likes to be aggressive, he likes to be in your face. At least I've seen pros playing him, and wow, he's a different beast.
Yeah, both of these guys should have some good options whenever they have a player above them, which obviously WarioWare has the 2 layers of platform you can do that on, so we'll see here for Huckletune coming through with a big stock, potentially about to close this out and make this a series.
Insane momentum too from Candy. He just took 100% like it was nothing. It's like 3 neutral wins.
Oh, that was beautiful. He crosses through your body while he's in that spin, and you get tossed off the other side. It will kill you from ledge. It's such a low percentage. And like that.
I mean, that was beautiful on Candy to reverse it and intentionally come on stage. Like, unbelievable. Like, that was... I really think that play was actually way more deep and way more impressive than it looked.
Wait, did Candy win game 1?
Oh god. No, I don't remember, dude.
Yo, Twitch chat, did I fuck up? Did I record this right?
I remember the Mad Cow up air, I just don't remember if it killed. Oh yeah, it was the up smash. Thank you, chat. He did win with the up smash.
I wouldn't record it wrong on the overlay. I knew Candy was too out. I was testing.
Oh man, I just remembered the up air, dude, and I thought he won off of it, but he DI'd it. He must have DI'd it. Thanks, chat, for let us keep our jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, well, we'll get to Deep Left eventually, but for now, we've got Mad Cow season on the line as Candy's trying to prove who carried these doubles champions. I'm doing a good job of it so far.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, interesting map choice.
Yeah, going up.
That I think should be or it should be legal in
I have heard.
I really like it.
Yeah, I've heard it's another bigger-ish map for a map pool that's already kind of too big. And I've heard there's actually accessibility issues with people having trouble seeing things on the dark background. I don't know how accurate that is or not. I love this stage on a lot of the characters I play, so it's staying in our pool forever.
I wouldn't.
It's my league, and I do what I want. Alright, so we'll see here. Mad Cow off to a start here.
When does Mad Cow start burying? I feel like that would have been a good time to bury for the extra percentage.
I don't know, man. He knows what he's doing.
I'm sure he does. I'm not questioning him. Don't get me wrong. I'm curious. This is curiosity.
I think he kind of hits the grab and just does whatever his instinct tells him to. And right there, the instinct was hit him with the forward air, dude. He'll die. Yeah.
I think he goes for the power slam if he can hit the ledge, or the platform. Even though it doesn't kill, it just looks sick. I'm gonna pay attention. If he does that again, I'm confirming it. Mako, he's building a decent amount of percent already from this stock. But Candy's so good at flipping this. Literally 3 neutral wins, Candy can gang 100%. He's a heavy himself.
Yeah, we gotta... Ooh. Gotta always remember that.
Stock.
This is good. This is what Mad Cow wants. Hold that stock for as long as possible. Don't let Candy get any of his big punishes. He ain't scared of no bomb. Ooh, that was hot! Is this a kill?
Yep.
Yes, it is. Not heavy enough.
And I've been in this situation where you're playing a heavy. It feels so bad when you cannot take that stock. Most certainly wears on my mental game. I can't imagine what it's doing to Candy.
And now Mad Cow, this is, up here in this game, down big in this series. The question is, how is his mental game go? We don't really talk about Mad Cow's mental game compared to the other top players. But it's good. This is a guy who's done a lot of tournaments and a lot of games. He's used to being in these pressure situations. So I'm not worried about Mad Cow tilting here. And he's never shown any signs of it in Smash.
Now, just by the tone of Mad Cow's voice, when I hear him talk, I don't think this guy... I think he's always gone. He's just got that personality to me. And I definitely think he benefit... Whoa, interesting. Was there heavy armor on that?
Calculated, dude.
Was that a phantom? I don't know what that was.
So Mad Cow controlling big here. Yes, he's going off for the counter. He starts doing that when he's up a stock.
Link is very susceptible to dares, especially when he has to go that low.
Yeah, Candy knows a lot of confirms with those. So here we go. This is the berry, and I assume this is it. Jabs him, and no, not able to get him. No, don't ever taunt them when you're up on this stage. I know you have a stock, but okay, we're fine. PTSD detensifies.
Kisses the left side of the blast zone just to cheat on it for the right side.
Yeah, Mad Cow gonna make this a series.
Yeah, wow. I will. I said it in the beginning that I was curious to see what happened. I would have put my money on Candy. I think I underestimate Mad Cow too much.
I think everyone does.
I mean, everyone knows he's good, but I think I still underestimate him. What do I say?
It's not like the runs he had last season was easy. Like, he ran through a lot of the top players, the gatekeepers. Remember, he had a crazy winners finals match against Mecha T that was awesome. Like, maybe his defining moment, like, where everyone was supposed to accept that Mad Cow was one of our top players. And then he kind of just fucks around in Division 1 this season. Everyone's like, okay, yeah, no, we're fine. Mad Cow's not that good. And then it was, he was playing those Miis. He literally can't play any other character in this game. He is the opposite of KK.
It's one character in Elite Smash, but he gets him pretty high. Yeah, for sure. You know what? You said it perfectly. He definitely, I think he had a little bit to warm up this season. I don't think he showed up too hard in the beginning, and maybe that's why I wasn't quite as strong on him as I am now.
I think that's the biggest thing that happened this season. You could hear it in Cafe. They clearly weren't as high on Mad Cow as I am, but I'm a believer. I've been betting on this man for a while in this bracket, so we're going to see. Can this man run it back? I mean, if you reverse sweep, you are instantly one of the most legendary sets in Baddy Smash history. So, yeah. Mad Cow, will you give us that gift? We're running late and we don't care.
The only thing that can be more legendary is if he pulls out Yoshi.
This is bath time theme. Mad
Oh,
Cow, you
God.
did this. Get eliminated.
How can I get hyped to this? My hype
Well,
is ruined.
he's clearly hyped because he was sticking around at 0 for a while. Well, as I say that, cast a curse. And actually some really nice stringing here out of the link.
Yeah, I can't say it enough. Momentum is so crazy in this game, especially in our top 8 when you see people, you know, at the highest level we got. Momentum shifts, like, it's like 80% here, 80% there.
Yeah, I love it. It makes so much hype within these matches. Oh, there we go. That's a nice read of maybe some bad DI. And those are the kind of mistakes, if you're trying to reverse this, you probably can't afford.
Yeah, unfortunately, not getting a hard punish for his down air. And that might, you know, haunt him on this stock.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
That could have been a kill.
I love the dodge on that boomerang.
I down smashed the dodge boomerangs too. I mean, that's the cool way to do it, right?
Oh, there we go. Nice dash attack, though. Reads him a little high.
I mean, he's basically at 0%, right? You gotta take him to 200.
So the Candy doing a good job of reading some of this spam that comes out of Mad Cow here. And this, we're getting close to a defining moment for Candy Jack.
Yeah, I mean, he takes advantage of any mistake that Mad Cow makes. He's over it. He's not gonna miss these punishes.
There it is, 200. How much further can it go?
Okay, now he's losing.
Alright, that's an air kill. Obviously one of Link's most well-known kill options.
For sure. Actually, early nair is very strong, but it's like the first couple frames.
Yeah, nice, the suck. Oh, no, not able to get the punish there. That could have been a big chance to even this matchup for Mad Cow, but this is the grab. I think the jab will kill here because he's at the ledge. Even gets the time for the F smash, and there we go. Just like that, a dead even game.
Yeah, incredible. If I was playing Mad Cow now, I'd be tilted because I hate that grab. But I'm not, so I love it. Give me more.
Yeah, now this is where we find out, Candy, what are your nerves made of? You were up big, this is a very losable game, and you have to be thinking like, oh man, if I lose this, am I going to really go to Game 5 after being up 2-0? It's the kind of thing that gets on anybody's head.
Yeah, I have a feeling Mad Cow is just chilling in his mind right now too. You know, Crown. Let's throw a Crown. Let's shoot a cannonball.
Yeah, and you can see it for a bit there. Candy, he's really trying to force the pace of this game to slow down. He wants to minimize his attempt to make mistakes. And Mad Cow, he's like a hungry alligator feasting on your fear.
Could be it. Very smart for him to pull out the uppy early.
Yes. So here we go. This is, oh man, this is so dead even. Will we get a Game 5 or not?
Oh my god.
Mad Cow goes very deep for it. Yeah, you can see a Candy. He wants to play this safe. He's looking for some of his kill confirm options here. Oh, dodges out. That was a kill in many games this season for Mad Cow. Oh, but that could be it. The sex kick will do it. And Candy has just enough steel in his nerves to close this set out. And Candy will advance to the top 3. Mad Cow will be knocked out at 4th. And what ended up being a really crazy set.
Unbelievable. I couldn't even talk there. I was trying to think of things to say, but I was too into it. Oh, man.
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Couple of minutes stream break, and then we'll get going with this next match. We will have Losers Finals up next between Candy Jack and Duds. Oh, that's going to be killer. So stay tuned. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We know you well. And one of these two is finally back to kick some tail. Who will it be?
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised to see Duds, Candy, and KK up here in the top 3. But man, this game is another one where I'm like, I don't know who's gonna win. I think Duds in friendlies generally does tend to lose more. This is not friendlies. Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, Candy generally beats KK in friendlies as far as I've heard, and we saw how that went. Oh, Duds always DIs out. He scares me. He scares the crap out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But wow, this is... what a change of pace from the games. I mean, this is still intense, but it is slowing down so much.
Yeah,
each booster win is only getting, 10-20% at most.
These guys, bad just like me, the muted caster for the last minute.
Oh, great.
Don't worry, no one missed anything important. Because what's important is the gameplay, and that's speaking for itself. Very slow, very calculated, and hopefully going to be 5 games of it. As there we go, a big hit on shield. That is unsafe, and that is the first kill of hopefully many in this matchup.
That is the 3rd time we've seen Candy do a hard read or a hard raw smash. I think it's in his head. He did not do that throughout the whole night. And there we have another one. Wow.
Man, what is he doing that at low percent for? I get it before when you were trying to fish for a kill, but... sorry, I'm mixing up percent. Yeah, keep trying to. You're going to kill if it lands, but they haven't been great. Look at that. Does knows. He just keeps landing and then just walking away, waiting for that smash to come out, and then getting something to follow up.
I'm not sure if I should be talking about Candy doing the raws or Duds avoiding them. Maybe this is just Duds playing out of his mind.
Hey, this is when Duds is on. His strength is really fully understanding and abusing tendencies of his opponent. So I do want to give some credit there to Duds, who is...
I would like to give him that too. And they have experience, plenty of experience playing together.
Yeah, and I'm curious if that ends up being an advantage for Duds here, because he's the one that has the characters to switch to. We know Candy, when this comes down to it, he's playing long. No questions asked.
Yeah, I will say I'm definitely happy to see this Wii Fit though. He's playing it well. I mean, there it is. There's the first stock, but 144% in. That cannot feel good. I find myself repeating the same things, but that's because these players are playing so good tonight.
Yeah, this has been good gameplay generally. I don't think anyone has lost. Oh, what? Fuck!
He spiked him with the volleyball hitbox? Does that spike? What?
Have you ever played volleyball? Of course that spikes!
What a stupid question for me to ask. Of course you spike in volleyball.
And now that's a commanding lead in this first game for Duds. Man, this game is going to destroy me if this is the pace and we have 5 games of this. These guys are just creating so much tension with this pace.
I couldn't agree more. How many ways can I say that this match is amazing? We're seeing for the first time some good momentum coming from Candy here. We'll see. I mean, he can hold this. Maybe he can take the stock before building too, or before taking too much percent.
I love when Duds just gets low. Like, what are you gonna hit me with? Your arrows, dummy?
It's legit, dude. That is legit a good strategy. Lower your profile, make it hard to hit. Wow, I swear Candy is taking every volleyball to the face.
Oh, is he gonna get him again? Oh, Duds wants to go for the punish there, but gets got himself. And now the chance. Candy, can he run this back on the last stock? We'll see how many kill options Duds has.
Yeah, I will point out too, Candy reversing his up B there for the kill. Very smart on him.
Yeah, something he's been so good with. And he's chaining some hits together here.
I can't help but think that Duds might be getting a little scared at this point.
No, we've determined this man does not show! I told you! I told you!
Jumps off the ledge, intentionally gives himself bad stage position. In fact, the worst you could possibly get.
Got such a PTSD flare-up. Let me tell you about a match I have watched more than 20 times where Duds jumped off the stage at a low percentage, fired the sun out, whiffed, and then was not able to recover back to the ledge. I'll give you a hint, it was against me and he lost, but Duds not repeating that one this time. Goodness God.
Wow, he figured it out. He figured it out. I mean, why would you expect the one time you wouldn't expect him to shoot it is when they're off stage like that?
It worked. It was a brilliant cross-up. He had to get a kill. You take the chance.
Wow, what a way to end a match.
I love it.
I guess it makes sense. I mean, it does. He trades position for safety of the move. Like, you're not going to get punished at least instantly for doing that. Okay, that was one game. Oh my god, this is going to be a long set.
This is going to be a long, long set. So we're going to FD. You know, I'm curious about how I feel about this.
Stage pick? What are your thoughts?
I think FD advantage is overstated. I've had a change of heart. Oh, that was a risky air dodge. Oh, and that is going to turn into some control here. I'm not certain the advantage on FD is as big as a lot of people think it is, and I loved that spike attempt.
I completely agree. In a game like Melee where you can chain grab, it becomes incredibly huge, but you can't chain grab in Ultimate. Wow, nice. So definitely the polarization of this stage is maybe overstated.
And it's a minor thing, but this is one of the 3 stages you'll practice on online, so even when it's not ideal for you, you at least know what to do here.
Exactly. I think the only characters that don't want FD are characters who combo with platforms, like Cat and Falcon and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I know recently we saw, this is posted on the Discord as well, some stage win rate based on characters, and FD was a lot more neutral than I'd expected. Like, almost entirely across the board.
I mean, it should be, right? It's,
Make it a starter. I mean, there's a reason it's a starter at Majors. I don't trust everyone sipping the dum-dum juice to handle 5 starter stages here, so it probably won't be. But a nice kill from Duds, who is not sipping any dum-dum juice right now.
Yeah, good job evening it up before things got out of hand there. Keeping this game close. Surprisingly, I was surprised. I've never seen Candy shoot that many arrows in a row. He is comfortable with his zone if Duz is going to let him. Duz loves to go off the ledge. He just loves to get off stage. He does not like stages.
He's playing with fire, man. Like, he's like, Mommy, tie me up and slap me in my no-no places, because I was going somewhere with this and I lost it. Twitch chat.
Dude, I was about to change the subject. Get off of it. I would say Link doesn't have the best options off stage, far from the bomb and maybe a neutral air. So you know what? Play your off stage game. If you're playing KK though, you might want to avoid that. Yeah, we're back to being even once again.
So tense. You look how Candy, he wants to like back off
no.
when he sees Duds off the stage charging that thing.
What an unfortunate SD. I've heard the fabled Wii Fit SD, but that was the first time I've gotten a chance to see it.
Hey, no, it was all a bait. It was mental bait to set up this even last stock 0-0 situation. And now this, you have to think is going to be one of the defining points of this match, because if Candy wants to make this a match, you have to feel like you can't go down 0-2. Duds with the chance to close this out nice and early, potentially.
Yeah, going up 2-0 is so strong, both in the mental and probability game. But we'll see if he can actually pull it out, because this is insane. They're literally just trading blows at this point.
Nice reflect on the volleyball.
Do that. That was actually pretty hype.
Yeah, this is as close as it's gonna get.
Oh.
God, Duds goes so low.
Tries to go under the arrow, but perfectly shot.
Yeah, this could be a big opportunity. Oh, that was all calculated. Oh my God. Literally 90 apiece right now. It cannot get closer in this game, too. But the Juggernaut play out and Duds is gonna do it, and what a beautiful whiff punish.
Watch your posture. Keep
Wow.
those tucked in.
Duds really knows how to make me clench my cheeks, man. This guy. SDing and then baiting us into thinking he might do it again. Just
God
to pull it out
damn.
like that. What a good game. I need more ways to say that.
That was nice. And this is it, the salty run back. He knows what stage he wants, which, to be fair, this man knows Link. So he's saying, if I'm going to win, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go out swinging. And you know what? I respect that. I respect knowing your strengths ahead of time and staying committed to them. Because there's a lot of players that don't have the mental fortitude to do that.
I completely agree. Like, sometimes you gotta swallow your pride, because switching characters too is not always the easiest thing either. But I gotta wonder, didn't take a moment to breathe or anything, just went straight back in. I mean, is that the kind of thing you see from a calm player?
Well, it's something we've seen earlier tonight, so we're gonna see what happens this time. As Candy is, I mean, he's looking fine here. And that last game, that was winnable. That was not something dumb happened or he played awful. That was a last stock high percentage scenario.
Oh yeah, every kill was earned in that last one except for that SD. I mean, Duds' up smash reads, like getting under Candy and pulling out these up smashes for the kills, are just been beautiful.
Yeah, I've loved it, and it's something I was saying earlier. Duds will abuse you if you have a tendency, and it only has to happen 3 times in a game, as long as it's the right 3 times.
Yep. Candy does love to jump approach. It is definitely, Link kind of has to, if you're gonna approach.
I feel that, man. I love the jump approach. It's my flaw. I'm watching myself lose out there.
Me too, my friend.
It's a shame I didn't play this season, or else I'd probably be in this match, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, but
maybe
Duds,
next season you'll play.
Yeah, next season I'll think about it. But fortunately for these two, they thought about it this season and they've played awesome to get to this point. And Candy Jack, he's lit the league on fire. I hope he's still got a little gas left in him, because I want to see more games of this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. And Duds, he's been doing a good job of holding on to his second stock and taking one. But this is this might be the most percentage he's taken on a second stock loss. Like the deficit, this may be the biggest deficit we've seen this whole game. It's been that close.
Yeah, it's up there.
I don't want to read chat.
No, I'm actually hiding chat behind TeamSpeak half the time, because it's just a distraction, and I can't be distracted or I'll miss these beautiful up smashes out of Duds.
It's so... I mean, those are hard reads. That's a raw up smash. These guys are just playing footsies right now. They're just both playing aggressive. Change the pace.
They're confident, man. They're both foot guys.
That explains the Wii Fit pick.
Monkas. Oh no, not like this. I won't tell Zelda. All right.
Okay.
Oh no, he was going for the bomb, but he wasn't able to get it out. And now this is a big lead for Duds, potentially
Yeah, no, this is when the nerves have got to be at their peak. Candy's playing super fast and aggressive. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, maybe it's just his choice right now, but...
I mean, change something up when you're down. And there we go. It is a stock, so...
I did say I think Link is an aggressive character. I actually think he plays very well like that. There we go. It's working for him, man.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of games playing slow. I mean, if this is it, if this is a calculated decision to say, let's do something different at the end, I think I can do it well. I respect it. And it is working. He is stringing this damage. There's no second jump there for Duds.
We'll see if Duds can get some space to take this back, to take the momentum back.
Yeah, it's so big that Duds is able to get back. The ledge there with the spine! Not the heavy enough hit.
Yeah, good meter cancel out of Candy there.
Oh my god, this is nerve-wracking.
Oh! And another back air that's going to kill. That move kills soon.
Yeah, it is a very leggy bear. Oh, but this is a good grab out of Link. This Dud's going really... He's going greedy there, and that's going to give Candy this game 4.
Yeah, there we go. The game, we wanted to see more games. He delivered. Taking advantage of Duds going for the breathing off stage. Beautiful play with the bomb there.
Absolutely. Man. My heart is racing.
Yeah, this is intense. We'll see if he can make the run back. If anyone can do it, I'm sure Candy can. I'd love to see some character switches. I don't think he should, but no, I do... You know,
the big thing here is Duds now gets 2 stage picks in a row if it comes to that. So if that was Candy's comfort stage and we saw him immediately do the salty run back on it, now it's where does Duds want to go? Where does Duds feel that Link is bad?
Exactly.
And if Duds loses another game, then maybe we'll see something change, but I don't expect that till then.
Yeah, when you're up 2-1 and the game you lost, you barely lost, you should probably stick with what you're doing.
100%.
Take the advantage.
Also, real quick, while we have this moment of downtime, apologies for anything we're missing in Twitch chat, but obviously this is the pinnacle of our entire season. The focus is going to be on the games first and foremost. I will try to catch what I can between games, in case there's been any confusion there. I will embarrass myself by singing Escape from the City after this match ends, if that'll make it up to you. But first, we got some Birdman music as Duds running it back with how he closed out his match earlier. I love this song, man. This is a banger.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, if you played Breath of the Wild, you would know.
Okay, there's my flaw. I never got off the plateau, which is why I can't play Link. Pretty sure it's the prerequisite.
So let's see here. Duds, the answer on the stage question was Battlefield, apparently.
Candy is starting this match, well, right as I say, he starts zoning, but he was... You know, playing aggressive in his face. I like it.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to do a bit more of that on this Battlefield because Duds is going to have options to just go up the platforms to get away from some of the zoning. So I liked it out of Candy. It looked intentional. We're going to assume it was.
Alright, I'd like to apologize. I do now think this is a banger. This is a good song.
It's the drums, man. It's just that extra little kick it needs. Drum and accordion underexplored genre. Just like Wii Fit versus Link, an underexplored matchup.
There we go. Duds adapting from last game and deciding to jump this time, as he should.
Somebody must have just linked him that Zero video about how you handle projectiles. It's a 20-minute video telling you to jump over them.
Yeah, I might need that one too.
We don't.
This isn't about me.
Ooh, there we go, though. Nope, not gonna kill. I would have died there.
I feel like I would have too.
God, Duds, he's getting kind of greedy. Sucking up some salutations here.
This is incredible. Almost 2 minutes in and we don't have our first kill yet.
Oh, has to come eventually.
Yeah, nail biter on that first stock.
Yeah, but still, this is good. Cool, collected play out of Candy.
Yeah, I mean, Dud still has 5 stocks to work with. I mean, he's just gotta stay calm and keep it in him. Candy, on the other hand,
Nice.
ooh. How many kills has he gotten with that back air? I mean, he crosses up all the time, and it's working for him.
Yeah, this is what was nice. Still, Duds could quickly turn this around. He hasn't gotten a lot of really big 0% combos out, but he's probably fine with that. This is just getting clinical out of Candy here when he's got this momentum. Oh, nice grab out of the landing.
Yeah, just like that, though, we'll see if Duds can work on this momentum. I love it, dude. I just love how much this match swings. Oh, and again.
Yeah, almost gets him with the same kill as before. It does. Oh, no! He air dodged there because the bomb would have killed him. But it's not able to get him to the ledge.
I think he was actually going for the tech and didn't get hit.
Maybe, yeah. That actually, I bet that's what happens. That's unfortunate for Duds because now it is a nice lead here for Candy, who, you know, it's not that long ago we were talking about how crazy it'd be to get to game 5, and now Duds, you've got to stop going for that aggro charge. Oh, that's huge.
Interesting. I don't think that would have killed that 53. That was
No,
a
neither
pretty
do
committal option.
I think he just messed up and didn't get back to ledge when he assumed he would.
Yeah.
Or assumed he could.
If this game ends with Duds heavy breathing off stage, I'm gonna be so mad.
You know, this game could just end in like a full fiesta. We have to, like, they both could go down to that level. Could you imagine that?
They literally were dancing right there. They were literally running circles around each other.
Yeah, this is, though, still good momentum here for Candy. Duds is getting dangerously close to some kills. Because Candy's been kind of comfortable setting up the zoning, and Duds has to be careful going high now because Candy will have some kill options. That was a big air dodge, and can he make it back? Oh, he gets the tech there, I think, in the middle of all that.
Yeah, it looks like it. Saving him from losing this match, at least for now.
Isn't over till it's over. Now Duds able to get that buff going. Remember, that buff's literally everything Wii Fit does. Great dodge. Still, though, this is nerve-wracking. Duds will die to so much.
The movement that's going on in these last 2 stocks has just been insane. They're literally dancing around each other.
Oh, this might be it, though. The strong hit is going to send Duds right off the top. And we asked for it. We're going to get it. It's another season of Baddy Smash with a great losers finals.
A man once said there wouldn't be another Game 5 in this top 8. That man was wrong.
Man, this has been killer.
This has been killer. Oh, it's unbelievable the amount of movement that was going on there. Like, they were literally running around each other and just dodging and putting out attacks. Like, it was a whole 2 minutes of them running in circles, losing stage position, getting stage position.
That's me going with the Donkey Kong rap. I hope we were synced up, or else it was probably pretty weird.
I can't hear it, so I'm just, I'm the one guy who can't hear it.
It was good. I promise you, it was good. Just like these games have been. Because here we go, Game 5. Duds, one more chance to pick a stage.
I actually was expecting a character switch from Duds at this point, but he's confident. I hope he's confident. And I
don't blame him. This has all been winnable games. Sometimes, even if the momentum is being reversed, you have to trust the prep. And I really respect, because the Duds of old opted into so many bad character swaps when he didn't need to. And I think especially with some of what we've seen tonight with bad character swapping, Duds is going to go out swinging. If he loses here, okay, he got reverse swept by a great player.
Yeah. Interesting stage pick. I honestly would not have guessed.
Oh.
Wow.
Not the strong hit, though.
I would not have guessed we would have solved it. Let me talk, Candy. I would not have guessed we would have solved this stage in the top 3 situation.
Just going for the stage he thinks Candy hates. I don't know. This is probably an alright pick for Candy, though. It's FD half the time, and he obviously liked that stage.
That's true. Wow, Candy did start out that first stock just playing hot.
Yeah, that was a huge intro. All he needed was a little time on FD, man. But Duds is doing a good job getting some momentum back, even if he's down.
Take a moment to breathe on ledge there. You got plenty of time. These have been 5-minute games. Oh.
Beautiful! Oh. The mind games! The mind games!
I'm honestly impressed with how many Raw smashes Duds has gotten. Okay.
We just... I literally stopped breathing there.
So Duds has been doing a good job of bringing it back these last few games, but he is having a hard time getting advantage.
Yeah. Oh,
as in, like, he's been down, and he'll bring it back, he'll get close, but he just cannot keep that advantage.
Yeah, that has really been the story of these last few games.
I think what Candy's doing too, and what's causing him to win a lot of these games, is his bomb play off the ledge now. Like, he's just taking advantage of how floaty Weefit can be off stage and just really punishing with those bombs.
Well, and what was going wrong for him early in this match was Duds was getting great options by going defensively to the ledge. And Candy's finally making that a less attractive option for Duds.
Yeah, exactly. Even after burning his double jump, using the spike there, though, to get back. Very smart on Duds' point. Yeah. I love it. Get up attack to hit the bomb at him.
I love it, too, because Duds was trying to set up to fire the sun there. And then suddenly he had to deal with the bomb.
That was so smart.
Yeah, ooh, this is big. That's... Oh! Wouldn't kill. There's not a lot of strong hits on the link up B. That's what's impressive about how many kills Candy gets with it. But most of the time when that move connects, it's just going to be damage.
Yeah. Out of shield. You know, if you're going to get out of shield, it'll do just fine. But outside of that, yeah, that move is...
It's not a kill move in the hands of a normal Link. And now we've got a game. This could be a... No, not going to be a Barry. Going to go for the forward throw. Get him off the stage. This is a match, Slade. Losers, game 5. And now you guys... You might remember one of our all-time great matches. Duds G. Harris, Season 2. Duds goes down 0-2, wins game 3 and 4, but is not able to close out the reverse sweep. Can Duds be on the opposite end of that kind of a game? We're going to find out because it's last stock. It's 0-0. One of these men has a date with an 18-year-old waiting in grand finals. Who will it be?
Why are you guys talking about music? Look at the game. This is so intense. This is so close.
I tell you, man, you gotta hide the Twitch chat. It's doing no good right now. Let them meme. The peasants must do what they must. Meanwhile, I am losing my mind. My Fitbit's gonna start screaming warnings at me if my heart rate goes any higher, John.
I believe it, dude. Is this gonna end with an offstage bomb, or is this gonna end with a raw up smash?
Hey, man, don't rule out everyone's favorite option. The oh no.
Oh, the FD was that.
I was just gonna say it too. Oh my God, he clinks it.
Oh God.
All right, reset. These guys are still kind of low percent.
Yeah, an offstage bomb. Okay, now he's definitely in the danger zone.
Yeah, that was a big approach with that bomb. I was really scared there for a second. We're seeing...
Oh, no.
Oh, man, this is dangerous. What option is he going to take? That was a great arrow. Bomb not able to do it. And that was a nice volleyball. That opens up neutral. There's no bomb on the stage now.
That raw smash was a little too early.
Oh, he wanted to go low for the spike, but he wasn't able to find it. But still, though, no bomb out. This is big because the bombs have been so integral to Candy as he's running this match back. And there we go. He's reading. Duds gets the read. Candy's looking nice, but will it be nice enough?
Oh no!
No, he's fine, he's high enough, but he's so high. So much will kill here. Duds has to be nervous, but he gets the buff going. Can Duds read this off the ledge? Oh, this is the grab. I don't think Link has options there, though. And the bomb, it's above. No, he rolls into the bomb. That's a dangerous...
We are getting close to grab kill range for Link too. And we might even be there for the
Yeah, throw. I do not know what Link is looking for with kill throws. But
okay, there we go.
We're hitting close to kill range, and this is Duds. How many of these games has he closed out with a smash that is only the weak hit?
The fastball, literally, that would have been it if he didn't fastball.
Yeah, beautiful out of Duds. Now here we go. What can he do at the bottom? He's chucking it off. Duds playing this very slow. Candy looking for that. Wait, what? Arrows can kill? No, they can't. Duds, 200 on this last stock. Air dodges, but he went so low. The bomb gets him. The bomb is always true for the Link Master. And Candy Jack is going to crush Duds' heart. Reverse sweep his way into the grand finals.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I am speechless. What a game. Oh.
That's it, folks. Baddy Smash at its best. And if we're lucky, we're going to have a little more of it to go. Stay tuned.
Sound muted.
sound resumed.
One. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Real quick, before we get to the grand finals, I actually wanted to give a couple of shout-outs. Specifically, I wanted to thank Albino Joe and Zed for stepping up and helping stream this season. Obviously, Zed's been streaming for a while. Joey and I both picked it up this season. The streaming has been so on point all season. I'm really grateful to have the guys who dedicate the most significant chunks of their time to helping run this league. So if you guys are out there, make sure you thank your streamers, because this is Bloxy Your Night. They are sectioning off just so that we can have some fun and some entertainment on our Wednesday nights. And if you've watched other events, especially non-Baddy affiliated events, the streaming is dog shit. So let's close this one out, boys. This is it. The grand finals. KK, Candy Jack. I have given them the ready. We're going into game. Slade, let's do it.
Let's do it. What? Okay.
Well,
I was not ready for that.
these guys played once and it went awful for KK. Or, I mean, for Candy. You have to think that, I mean, if you lose 3-0, the matchup is clearly, you have to think it's been solved. So I don't blame him. This is his backup. But we've said when Candy has to swap, it's not pretty. Any of his questionable moments in the group stage were when he played on this Kirby.
Yeah, I mean, Kirby is definitely a character, he plays enough, so it's not quite the troll pick that some might think. But I will say, Game 3 of the earlier set between these two, it seemed like Candy was figuring it out. It was getting closer and closer literally every match.
I think
it came down to the wire.
If he loses this game and it's close, or if he loses this game and it's not close, I think he would just go back to Link and try to shoot his shot on figuring it out. If it is close, it's going to be real interesting. This could be a game that, or a match that really actually comes down to character counter picking if these guys are in each other's heads about this matchup. But that could be a long way away. So far, this Kirby looking like it knows what to do with two parries into an up smash.
The
Hi!
Kirby looking good. So, I had to look it up when we were watching earlier. I looked up what people consider the matchup between Link and Incineroar. People consider Incineroar one of the worst characters to fight against Link. Literally third worst in the game. And like, KK pulled him out as a counter.
Bad for the Incineroar worst?
Yes, like the Incineroar is at a heavy loss in the matchup.
Well, did anyone watch that video KK linked about beating projectile characters? Maybe it just said play Incineroar.
I'm just saying, I mean, maybe it's even, KK knows something most people don't, apparently. But, I mean, even it up a little bit, but wow, I never thought it'd be hyped to see Kirby, but Kirby's actually got some combos.
This is Baddy Smash, and we're all about the low-tier heroes! Except for when they die so early. There was nothing he could do.
Yeah, I mean, KK's most certainly done the most percent this game, but with a kill like that, KK easily takes the lead. I think he said KK twice. But yeah,
the clutch,
I mean, this is incredible.
Just make sure you double it up every time you say it. If you only add one, we're going to have a problem. Please clap. Oh my god, there we go though, evening it up, and we got a nice even game on our hands, and I'm hoping we have a lot more to come.
I can't wait to see how this develops.
Yeah, and these guys, I mean, it's so funny after all the up and down momentum we've seen between matches over the course of the night that we ultimately did get the favored finals. And then everyone predicted this, but not this!
Exactly. Same thing happened last season. The way we got there was insane. Like, Candy reverse sweeping to get here. He earned it. He earned his spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you have that under your belt, no one gets to question your mental state anymore. You are now a player who can come through at its toughest. And it's not like Duds choked. It can be played incredibly well. And this is what happens when you are a master of a character. You can develop on the fly like that. Now the question is, can he do the same thing on this Kirby? He knows he's safe. Oh, is he gonna go for something crazy? Oh, I was wondering if he could slam him down. I don't know shit about Kirby.
I know if he grabs him, if Incineroar gets a grab.
Brilliant finish! And Candy, for the first time tonight, is gonna take a game against KK.
Wow. KK wins 3-0 in a demanding lead. We get to finals. I messed up the name again. We get to finals, and Candy wins the first match. I did not see this coming. What the heck is going on? What world do we live in right now?
This is Baddy Smash, and you know what that means? That Kirby is about to meet the one and the only, the Donkey, the King of Kongs himself. And now the mind games, does Candy just go back to Link?
I don't know. I wonder what he thinks about that matchup. I guarantee they have experience in it. I guarantee they've played Link versus DK, so he knows what he wants.
You know, it's not very for Huckletune if you'd be playing Kirby, Candy Jack.
That's true.
Maybe they'll just both play Hero.
You know, I want to say...
Alright, so it is going to be... He's going to try the Kirby into this DK, and now KK gets a chance to do what he wants to do. And remember, we've seen KK also play DK tonight and look incredible.
Oh yeah, his DK's been hot. I have no doubt about that. I mean, his DK might even take the lead. Yeah,
I'm very excited to see this, because this could force... This is going to be such an interesting match, but there we go! Drags and drops him off the side! He says, KK, you do it to everyone! Taste your own nasty-ass medicine!
Incredible. The WarioWare biting him in the butt.
Is he doing it again? No! No! Oh, no!
Oh, get it back to him! There's only 2 moves in this game.
We can have fucking 5 stocks taken in 60 seconds, John.
I'm gonna lose it if we see another back air carry on in this game. I need to take a breath because I literally just got lightheaded.
Yeah, same. We're gonna trust these guys not to do anything fun for a moment. And there it is. Gets it down to 1 stock. Not even 70 seconds in.
I appreciate the lull. I'm good now. Go ahead and bring the hype back, guys.
We've seen sub 90-second games before, but never one that comes down to the last stock, to my knowledge.
It's unbelievable.
I don't even look at this.
Happen every season?
They are trying so hard to reset to the center stage because they're both scared of each other now.
Dude, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the percents are.
This actually. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, that's why he's the reigning champ!
Oh my God. Okay, do you remember when I said that Yoshi was the hypest set I've ever seen? Well, that has been, how has it been beat? Every top 8, every season. How does it get better every season? That was some of the best play I've seen from both players in one set. In a Kirby.
Okay, Slade, we gotta... For next season, all casters must get webcams. We need third-party production. They can just cut to me with my head in my hands in moments like that entire game.
I'll rip my shirt off halfway through that set,
Just the game ends, somebody's ripping their fucking shirt off on stream. That was...
Oh my God.
I have a cough after that.
How did KK win that? I mean, Kirby literally got basically 2-0 the deaths almost instantly.
I was just about to say, right at the end there, it was actually really huge for KK that he survived up to 110%. Because a lot of those setups involved being low percent so that he couldn't get knocked out of the combos. And KK at high percent meant, presumably, not with intimate knowledge of Kirby here, most of those Kirby combos were going to be something he could DI out and get out of after 1 hit. And that was the case there. So Candy had to go for a read, a more aggressive option to chase him off the stage. That sets up KK's favorite situation in the world. You want to edgeguard me and you make a mistake? down you go again, and just like that, you've lost the stock at 20%. I've done this a million times.
How do you beat someone who has 100 ways to get the kill? And he can change it every time. I'm pretty sure KK would have died from that down air if he didn't get the kill there. Like, that was that hard of a like, it was insane. We both just need to sigh for a moment.
That was 90 of the sickest 80 of the sickest seconds I've ever seen on this in this league.
I can't believe it, dude.
What an honor to be here doing this.
Even pro games, even pro games, it's rare for me to see something like that. Something where I lose my breath halfway through the set and have to recover.
And this is what I love about Ultimate, because when it's good, there's so much that I've never seen before that can happen in this game.
Oh, okay. Deep breath, deep breath. Going back to the Incineroar.
Yeah, we said character counter picks could end up being a huge thing here. And it will be again.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Candy has been able to whip out this Kirby competitively. I mean, we kind of know him as a one-trick pony, but clearly we were wrong.
Well, he played this a few times in group stage. It was nowhere near this good.
Yeah.
I think I beat this Kirby. Like, I got knocked out in Swiss. I mean, if I'd played this season, I think I would have beat this Kirby. Sorry. But another topic, another time. These two playing some... I love the pacing on this. Oh, does he have options here? Yes, he does. Incineroar, you ain't coming back from that. And you gotta be real careful going off on that Kirby.
That was actually pretty nice. He drifted away to make sure he got under ledge.
I thought he was dead there. Nice counter.
Some Dragon Ball.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no, he's low enough he can mash out. Okay, this is
like the Kirby you see when you're in middle school and is like, I can kill him. I can do it.
I swear that froze twice as long as normal.
He deleted him.
Yeah, he had rage, or not rage, he had the Incineroar rage.
I think it's revenge, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll go with that.
That's a Pokemon move.
Big Ooga Incineroar energy.
I wonder if Kirby's just really good at carrying DK with the big hitbox and stuff, because he has not been able to chain those back airs like he was able to do in that past game. That
definitely looked like a DK thing, combined with how far the blast zones aren't on that stage.
Yeah, smart. I guess smart. I mean, we still have plenty of set to go here, but looking good. I shouldn't say that. This is anyone's game.
Yeah, and does Kirby have kill throws? Not yet. Up to one nice, but KK will be fine making it back. Obviously, Kirby, easy, light, can throw him around like a ragdoll if you catch him with a lot of those command grabs. But there we go, dash attack. That is one of the big kill options on Kirby as far as I know. So Candy takes the easy option.
Yeah, going for the combo, and he easily was able to just land and counter him for it. I mean, if he throws one pair out, he's probably going to go for another.
Alright, here we go. Looking for the drags. Yeah, KK immediately upbees out of that. He is not messing around.
Yeah, very smart move on his part.
Oh my god! He knocks him out of that smash! That would have killed him!
Yeah. And we know what KK can do. It does not matter what percentage he's at. If he gets you down to one stock, you are not safe.
This is a throw, I think, is a kill. Yeah, oh jeez, that was beautiful off the top. That was down throw, right?
I do not know if that was down or up, but it was one of the two.
It looked like down to me, and I'm going to pretend it was if it wasn't, because I love seeing down throws kill. So fuck off, Twitch chat. Oh, just like... KK gets told to fuck off by Candy there with a beautiful read.
Okay, well, KK's got the counter now. I'm super curious to see what happens here. Dude, after that set, literally my adrenaline is gone. I need to bring it back.
Gotta get some, you can, like, get adrenaline as, like, a drug, right? Like, they do that in video games. That's a real thing. Like, I could go try to find a dealer to get the casters hooked up for these top 8s.
Yeah, you could, or you could just watch KK and Candy play.
I'm out, man.
Did the same
What if
thing.
I'm out? Is it like when you nut, you just need a few minutes to recharge, and then you can pump back the adrenaline? Maybe that will happen, and I know there's still, it could be a reset coming here.
Yeah, I'm still ready for that. Maybe we'll see the fabled Game 10.
I'm hoping. We've had one reset so far in Baddy Smash history, but it was last season. It was KK running it last season, but it was a pretty dominant reset. Not as tight as this one has been so far.
I'm calling it. If we go to a Game 10, I am passing out. I am fainting. Calling it out. It's a hard read.
All right, well, here we go. Oh, yeah, KK, he's learning a little bit here. He's taking some real high up Bs out of these drag combos from Kirby.
Yeah, he's getting out of them. But if Candy reads that, he's going to
Exactly.
get hard punished.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
I want to see what Candy can do to respond to that.
And it's unfortunate that you have to, as far as I know, you have to do a hard committal option to get out. Oh,
Yeah, good for Candy to go low.
I think they're both adapting. You're not seeing that crazy.
Oh my god, but there it is. All it takes is one read, and the Kong is in the lead.
I swear, his accuracy on those monkey punches is just off the chain. It's insane.
Oh, that almost shield breaks. And this is looking good from KK.
Yeah, this is looking solid. Almost a stock up, could easily take it 2, or almost 2 up, could easily take it 3. Yeah, you know what I mean. They killed my goodness.
No, the man's in the lead. He says we're going resets not needed. I'm gonna get this to game 5 and just finish it there potentially. Ooh, yeah, we good. Oh, we good. We good. Yeah,
I will not.
Oh.
He does that so much.
Oh, he wanted to go for the spike. He's still fine. KK holds on to that stuff up into the 190s.
Yeah, incredible. 2 stocks and 50% just from that. This is gonna be a hard game to come back from, but if anyone can do it, it's Candy here.
The big
right
thing
now.
here for KK is he can play this very defensively. He doesn't need to go for any of his risky options because he's in such a dramatic lead.
Yeah, I guarantee that's on his mind too. He knows. Whoa, okay. As I said, he goes for a risky option.
Of course, KK still, even unrisky KK still is gonna take some risks. I mean, that is Donkey Kong. That's how he gets the wins.
Well, maybe think about it a different way. He's ahead so far. He's allowed to take these risks.
Well, I mean, if you were gonna throw a big lead in the game, this is what it would look like.
You would.
Candy's got a lot of opportunities to kill here, and this might do it. Yeah. Oh no, KK had the jump. That's huge. And here's the grab. Will this finish? Of course it will. And ladies and gentlemen, we have another Game 5. Candy, it is 10th game in a row.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable Smash being played tonight.
This is good, man. This is what
This
is what we are hoping and waiting for. I get beat to the hot take in Twitch chat. I think we're actually going to see a Link versus DK in Game 5.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing.
And I'm hoping we do.
I think Candy wants it. Candy wants that matchup.
Yeah, Candy apparently feels good about it. KK apparently doesn't feel good about it. But KK, I mean, if there's anyone in this league that has earned the right to be confident with playing off the main, it's KK.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's proven time and time again, even on stream, he can pull out a character that we've never seen him play, and play it at a high level. We got some hot takes here in chat. KK going Falcon, I would love to see, but I don't think that's going to happen, Selva.
Alright, man. This has the chance to be in. And it's going to be Incineroar versus Kirby. We
KK
were
really avoiding that Link DK matchup. He does not want to do it at all.
I would have liked to have seen it here because I don't know, man. It feels like if you were gonna do it, this is the chance to do it. But KK, in every sense, knows better than me. I've seen enough proof of it, so I'm not going to doubt it. And he's won by doing this before, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. And we're gonna go back to where Candy heroically won in the losers finals. Can he do it again to force this reset and keep his chance of being the champ alive?
Yeah. And, I mean, we all want to see them play their mains, but obviously KK playing the counter has been brilliant. I mean, I love to see that, too.
Well, yeah, we'd love to see the mains, but when the counters are actually working, we're very excited about it.
Oh, here we go. And taking the stock the same way he ended him last time. KK's getting way too predictable on his up Bs now.
Yeah, that is a death, though. Maybe is a death. No, of course it's not. Yes, it is a death. Of course it's a death.
I thought he was coming back. He fooled me.
Well, that's big for KK. He gets bailed out on a big Punisher before.
Yeah, there we go. There's our Baddy Grand Finals SD.
We were due.
We were due.
And that's you know, it's nothing.
It's nothing. This game's too good to be thinking right now. I feel like Candy's been playing like consistent. Like he goes through these times where he controls neutral for like a minute and a half straight, and then when KK takes the lead, he just like blows up for like 15 seconds and ties it up.
Yeah, even though they're not on the DK and Link. It's a lot of. It's still, you can see that's the play style of the player, not just the characters.
Yeah, and exactly doing it right now. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not just the characters. KK, I mean, both these, I think KK's the kind of guy who rides on momentum super hard, and Candy's the kind of guy who will, like, play it safe with momentum because he knows it's going to work.
Yes, ooh, there we go. I was wondering why he didn't do more of that. The counter at the ledge is a really good option on Kirby as somebody who plays a counter character.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either, but you're totally right. Get those free revenges, and I'm sure Incineroar's going to do work with it.
So here we go. Can Candy keep controlling this high neutral? This is dangerous offstage territory. Oop, oop, oop. Not that dangerous, apparently.
Slowing neutral down, man, what a change of pace from past games. Like, both of them I feel like are so scared to get touched. Very good DI there in KK, though. Only good DI, only perfect DI could save him in that situation.
Yeah, that's big, holding on to the stock. Give him another chance here. Keep this game essentially even. There's a lot of kill percentage on both of them here. And the Kirby, able to DI back there.
That was close, yeah.
Oh, but this will be it. Oh, no! He flubbed the input! And that's going to cost him his life! That's huge!
That is huge. Oh, man. Hopefully this is not the moment he goes and looks back at and is like, that's where I lost it. But maybe it's the moment where he's like, that's where I found the courage to win it.
Alright, big recovery, but still nice stock lead. But no, not any longer.
There we go. Without revenge, actually decently close to not killing, but still pulls it out. That just proves to me how much of a difference that actually makes.
That was
what a combo! Using the platform to extend that.
I like to put it. Oh, all right. KK, this is a game, John. Nice counter. Now he's got the rage. Oh,
reset.
This is so tense. This is big. That's the double on the revenge, I think. No, wait, where? It's gone? I don't know how this shit works. No! Oh, no! He went too long.
End the same way as last season?
Last season didn't end like this, but a Baddy Smash Finals ending with an SD is a tradition. And just like that, KK is going to win 3-2 in the Grand Finals. He's going to win the Incineroar Kirby matchup for the first time. And the King of Kong is going to say no dong required Ladies and gentlemen, KK, the first two-time, the first repeat, the expected Baddy Smash champion finishes the job.
Congratulations, KK. I could not say you earned it more. What
Absolutely crazy night out of KK. Yeah, he's got to be so proud to close that one out in the clutch. The veins of steel come through. He has not lost a set this season. Not in the group stage. Not in the Chai Invitational. No, that's not true. He lost one set, and it's the one time it was one he was playing with me. Oh no! Cut the stream.